Well, it is a lovely Wednesday, July 30th. Come on, 2025. Summertime vibes where I am right now in Boston, Massachusetts. And you know what? It is hot. It is hot, but like we've kind of developed this habit over the summer to just get on the porch and check some football news. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna talk about Man United and Benjamin Sesko as the plot thickens and the story keeps on evolving. With reports saying that Manchester United prefer Cesco because there's been this conversation that's been going on about our next signing. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about also the fact that Luke Shaw has opened his mouth not to eat a burger, but to actually talk. And he had some really interesting words to say about his current manager and the ambitions that he has ahead of the new season. We're going to talk all about that. My name is Botswana Papi. This is the Football Power Hour. Football news, transfer roundup, power hour, transfer talk, whatever you want to call it. We're here. We will be there. You know
We
how.
will be there. We will be there.
Football Power Hour. Yo, what's good in the hood? I see Tish in the building, G in the house. Yo, what's good, guys? Sorry, it's been a long time, but we're here. We're here. I in a very hot and humid place. Matter of fact, let me actually just tell you the extent of the heat and just how what the situation is like right now. The weather is crazy hot. It is um 87 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 31 degrees Celsius. And there's like a heat advisory actually that is out right now until 8 p.m. in this whole state of Connecticut, Massachusetts, and Rhode Island. So yeah, kind of crazy. Some places are gonna get like really like crazy hot. So I hope wherever you are chilling, hopefully in an air conditioned room or on a porch that has a little bit of a breeze like mine. A little bit, there's the occasional breeze, but the most important thing is to stay hydrated. Mm. It is very hot. So yeah, stay hydrated. This is the time. Big up to the Braves in the building. Shout out to Admiral Drex, Faith in the house. You look like Yawaski. Yeah, hilarious. Yeah, hilarious, broski. Shout out to Kush in the building as well. All right. We might as well get to the news. Let's get to it. Let's get to the show because I am excited about what we're going to talk about today. But before we talk Manchester United, let's quickly do a quick roundup and see what is going on with other clubs. Nelson Semedo is going to Fenerbahce. Here we go. It was just announced about 20 minutes ago. Semedo is going to Fenerbahce. He's on his way to Istanbul. Deal done as he will be surprise signing with Skriniar wanted by Fenerbahce director Devin Ozek. Hey man, shout out to Turkey. There's life in Turkey. And speaking of Turkey, Victor Osimhen is on his way to Istanbul as well as the new Galatasaray player. Here there's a picture of him, posing with the president. Man, good for him, but also, man, screw Osimhen, man. He's a prick. It's like a waste. How are you gonna go spend your life, the best years of your life in Turkey, when he should have been a Manchester United player? That's how I feel about Victor Osimhen. Like, what is it? Is it the gyro? Is it the Turkish kebab? What is it about Turkey that's got Victor Osimhen whipped? I thought that was just a stop, little stop. because he really wanted to go to get the bag in Saudi Arabia, and now he's just fallen in love with Turkey, and just he's now a Galatasaray player, man. Because clearly something is up with Victor Osimhen and this Turkey obsession that I don't understand. But anyway, man, shout out to him. He should have at least come to the Premier League. If even if it's not Manchester United, I would have liked to see him in the Premier League, just as an African, just seeing like what he could do, with all the talent that he has. But whatever. All right. We will see if he'll cook again with Galatasaray, because he helped them last season. So this season, let's see how it goes. My God. Okay, so what else? In terms of football news, latest football news, before we talk about the main reason we are here. Let's see if there's an Ornstein bomba or anything like that. Man, the moment I start doing the show, it gets unbearably hot. Newcastle reach agreement with Aaron Ramsdale. Whatever. We'll see how that's going to be. Newcastle. At least somebody didn't reject Newcastle this time. And you know what? Aaron Ramsdale, he'll be playing Champions League football. Shout out to him. Okay, the last thing from Ornstein was Manchester United is prioritizing Benjamin Sesko if striker signed this summer. 22-year-old now preferred option for Manchester United, plus informal contact has been made with RB Leipzig. This is it. This is the news that we... Yo. If informal talks have been made and Manchester United is prioritizing Benjamin Sesko, how do we feel about this? Cunha, Mbumo, Cesco. Are we back? Who is this team? What a transformation. Wait. Is this what in the Christopher Vivell is going on? Maybe we just wanted the food to be cooked faster, but something's been cooking. Right? Imagine the transformation, because we had a front line of Rasmus, Anthony, Rashford. And now we're going to start a season with a brand new front line. Hey. Them dead. I feel sorry for the... When is the season starting? Start the season. God damn it. Let's see. All right. How many weeks till we play Arsenal? We just got to get through the game today versus Bournemouth. And then we play Everton and then Fiorentina. And then guess what? Come on! Bring on the Arsenal. If we got Jokeresh, do you guys see? Yo, under 3 weeks, Olga. Yo. There's something cooking. It's gonna be ugly. And then not for us. It's gonna be ugly for other people. Like, here's the thing. I have this feeling where, like, I'm not overwhelmed by Cesco. I'm not underwhelmed by Cesco. I'm just whelmed. It's one of those things where I'm like, okay, I see potential. I see he's got the tools to become like a top player. But let's be honest, when you watch the highlight reel, because I'm not gonna be one of those people that pretends that I watch I watch Leipzig, you know, like Cesco scores nice goals. He's got a wicked right foot. The thing that I like the most from the highlight reel is the fact that he's not afraid to use the outside of his foot. And that thing is so underrated because when you're driving a ball, you're driving with the outside of your foot most of the time. I mean, it just obviously depends on the position and where the person that's trying to get the ball from you is. But this guy has the option of using that sort of like as a tool. You don't have to set yourself up to try and take a shot or try and set yourself up to make a cross. You can still use the outside of your foot. And that is really, really an underrated. This is my new detail, but it's underrated. Trust me. Trust me. Anybody that's defended against me, they know. They know. Yo, if you can use the outside of your foot, you're literally using it's another tool. That's partially why somebody like, I've seen people that, people that are really comfortable with like Dimitri Payet, Deco, Ronaldinho, obviously, Modric, Vinicius. There's just like a lot of players that are good with that as well, and the fact that you can use that to pick a pass, that's good. But all that being said, anytime Cesco is taking his shots, he just looks like there's nobody like that's like marking him or like contesting him the way like it would be in a Premier League game. So that's one of my first reservations with him. Just a slight, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying he's not gonna come in here and cook. I'm not saying he's not gonna come in here and be better than Rasmus, because certainly all those things are gonna happen. But if he becomes a Manchester United player, that is, right? But at the same time, there is a big difference in Bundesliga and Premier League, So my feeling is just that Benjamin Sesko has got the tools, and he needs to work harder to shine and win my confidence. I'm not opposed to him coming, but I'm also like, you gotta win me over, fam, because right now, I'd rather go for somebody else. If it was gun pointed to my head, Ollie Watkins or Benjamin Sesko, who you picking? Let me actually do this as a quick poll. Shout out to we got 19 people watching and only 11 likes. Nah. What the hell? Okay, who is it? Sesko or Watkins? I just want to know, as a community here, which forward do we rate the most between the two? Because I have mine, and I'll tell you right now really quickly, it is Ollie Watkins. Even though Ollie Watkins, it's so weird. I know it's a complicated like a dynamic that I'm feeling about these players. Watkins, I feel like, is not a very different profile to a player like Rashford. Of course he's better than Rashford. And obviously probably more consistent than Rashford. But the main thing is, I don't think that Ollie Watkins can be a focal point, a target man, somebody you can like really rely on and say, fight off these defenders. He can get in behind. Sure, he can link up well, but that's the thing about Ollie Watkins. He's also in that category where it's like you're just whelming. You're not necessarily like the player that we need. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, make your opinion be heard in the poll that's out, because it's interesting. Drex goes with Benjamin Sesko, while Vegeta goes with Ollie Watkins. I want to know which player you're going with. and the community is voting right now. We have 11 votes, and Cesco is winning by a thin margin. Whoa, interesting. Wow. I didn't know this was going to be such a split decision, you know. All right, well, we'll leave it open until 20 votes. So kindly vote right now if you haven't voted yet. We are at 12 votes, and it's 50-50. Yo, what? That's insane. That's insane. Tish is saying Watkins is better and Premier League proven. But then what's the financial? So with Watkins, it's definitely his last big contract, right? And he's going to be winding down, Tish. But with Cesco, if in the next 2 years he's one of the best strikers in the Premier League, you have like not only bought a player and had like him appreciate and value, but he has also sell on advantage as well. If Real Madrid come calling, if Barcelona say, look, Project Rashford didn't work out, whatever, you know what I mean? Like if there'll be other teams that will be looking at Benjamin Sesko, if at all he comes to Manchester United and Ruben Amorim does what he did with Victor Gyökeres, just basically help him elevate his game. That there's so many more advantages now when I'm thinking about it. Even though, as I said before, I'm still more Watkins than Gyökeres. It's such a very, very weird. It's not black and white for me. But kindly put your vote in the chat. There is almost 15 people have voted, and it's now still 50-50. This is crazy. I want to know about this. I didn't know we were going to be talking about this one. Because it's such a split decision. I might as well just quickly go to the Luke Shaw story, and then we can open the line. So kind reminder to hit the like button if you haven't done so. Welcome yourself to the building, to the community. We're talking about Benjamin Sesko and Manchester United preferring Sesko. And then that conversation has also led to, wow, what about if you had Ollie Watkins and Sesko and you had to pick one to start the season with for Manchester United? Which player are you going with? I want to know your opinion also, but kindly start with voting in the poll. Okay, now, Luke Shaw opened his mouth, as I said, and it was not to eat food. He has been talking about Ruben Amorim's management style. And he's had some very interesting words to say. And you know what? The main thing is that like Ruben Amorim is a disciplinarian. Ruben Amorim is a tough coach. And Luke Shaw is feeling the toughness of Ruben Amorim. He also went on to say that there are no stragglers in this group now. He said there are no stragglers in this group now. This guy's a stand-up comedian, you know. I didn't know he also can tell jokes. He talked about his mentality. He says, I think his mentality, his demands show that Ruben Amorim is the right guy. He's extremely tough on the group. He leaves no stone unturned. Come on. The same way I leave no burgers unburgered. The same way. It's crazy, you know. It's crazy. Hold on a second. Did I just miss a call from Yo? This is crazy. This is crazy. Yo, Shaw is taking the piss as reckless one. Luke Shaw talks the talk but can't walk the walk. He says there's no stones unturned, fam. And I think there are no stragglers in this group anymore. So he's saying we've left the stragglers behind. If I was Anthony, I'd be like, Luke Shaw is firing shots, you know. He's firing shots at Garnacho. He's firing shots at Anthony. He's firing shots at Marcus Rashford and Malacia. This guy, he said, for me, it's the anymore. There were stragglers, but he turned them stones. That's what Luke Shaw is just basically saying. We're unpacking what the Italian Don is saying. Luke the Shaw. I know, right? He's got this like Italian, like what in the Italian job is going to happen right now? Are we going to rob the bank or Burger King? Which one, Luke? It's a burger job. Anyway, he says, I think everyone has to put the team first. He's made that very clear. I think he's picking players on how he feels will be best for the team, and that's his choice. We're fully behind him and fully behind his ideas and what he wants to implement in this team. We feel like a real team, especially this preseason. No. That last sentence right there, that's in case Alejandro Garnacho thought, no, Luke Shaw is talking in general. He's saying this preseason, fam. There are no stranglers. Just let's look at the stuff that's highlighted. There are no stranglers. We're fully behind him, fully behind his ideas, and we feel like a real team, especially this preseason. Yeah, Noah's right. There was people that said, Luke Shaw, Shobeto Carlos FC, where they at? Yeah, fam. They need to come out because we're going to start cooking and then they're going to come and just want to like enjoy do you guys understand what's about to happen at Manchester United? If we get Cesco, the main thing that I can tell you too that I didn't mention earlier about what's been impressing me is Cesco can leap. He can jump. And for a jump to happen, there has to be a cross happening. And for a cross to happen, there has to be a player that likes to cross. And guess what? We do have a player that likes to cross. Look at this. Look at this. Don't forget the goals part that says fourth. Forget the expected assist part that says first. But the crosses attempted. 202 crosses attempted. Something that's probably not talked about Brian Mbeumo. That if you put him on a flank, if he has the opportunity to pick up the ball and go to the flank, he'll probably beat his guy and get a cross in. And if you have a guy that can leap, I'm not a rocket scientist, but I can put 2 and 2 together and tell you it's 22. If he's first in crosses attempted and we have a player that has insane aerial ability or very good aerial ability, we are cooking something. Look at this. I'm not a graph guy, but like this is how ISAK compares to Cesco. Do you see the blue is ISAK? You can see ISAK takes a lot more touches in the box. This is from the football scholars, obviously. I'm talking about the football encyclopedia called Twitter. But this graphic right here shows that, look, when you're talking about a player of a high profile like ISAK and Sesko and just compare just some of the attributes that they just bring to the table, you can see ISAK has had more touches in the box, is probably more comfortable in the box, has a higher expected assist. Lord knows how they calculate expected assists. But the thing that is more important and that we can easily understand and deduce is that there is a big leap, pardon the pun, in the aerial percentages that Cesco has. Look at this. 91% compared to ISAK's 22%. And look at this. The conversion rate is, ISAK is a little bit better, but Cesco is not that far behind. You know what I'm saying? I understand, yes, it's Bundesliga, etc., etc., etc. But like when you're talking about jumping and having the anticipation for a cross, that's a different story. But do you guys see what is happening? Now take that guy who leaps in the air like a frog and get the player who can cross or who likes crossing the most or who crossed the most last season and covered the third most kilometers last season. You're talking about a clear plan here to get goals from crossing. Come on. Make crossing great again. G said like a frog. Yeah, I mean, maybe I was spicing things up with the frog part, but you know, but I, like the highlight reel that I saw, it's a 9 minute 55 second highlight reel, and I can tell you that the goals he scores, he hits that ball with power, and the only thing that strikes me is that, yeah, as long as even if he hits it with power, like in the Premier League, he's not going to have as much time. But there is some skills, there is some dribbling. It's like take a crock pot, put some Weghorst in there, put some Xerxes touches in there. He's got a little bit of that. I'm not saying he's like Xerxes flair wise, but he's got a little bit of that. Put some pace. He actually looks a little bit faster than a lot of other defenders, center backs that he's playing against. And because of his big body frame, he looks weird when he's running. It's like, bro, what in the T-Rex, Rhinoceros? I don't even know what kind of, I don't even know. But he's just like, imagine a fast guy that's lanky and also, like beating people that are his same body frame. So just imagine bouncers running. That's what it is. That's what I want to say. You imagine bouncers running, and there's this particular bouncer that's like running a little faster than everybody else. That's who Benjamin Cesco is. So he's the fast bouncer who can catch that guy who snatched the wallet, if you know what I'm saying. But yeah, so that is my take on Cesco, and I feel like I want to know where you are with this conversation. I've put the link in the chat for if you want to call in, and I want to hear your opinion on this. There's a poll out. Let's see how the poll. Ow, guys, you're not helping. Why is it still 50-50? And we're at 18 votes. What? Nah. Somebody gotta pick. Why is it such a split decision? Some people prefer Ollie Watkins. Half the community want Ollie Watkins and half the community want Sesko. This is crazy. Guys, almost 25 people watching, and we have just like 16 likes. Come on, man. Come on. What are we doing here? Let's talk to men like Pav in the building. Big up, Pav.
Yo,
Yo, what's up, broski?
not much, mate. Not much.
Look at this. Let's start first with this poll. There's a poll right now. If you haven't voted, Pav, please let me know why.
Oh, no, I already voted, didn't I?
Okay, who did you go with? You went with Watkins, right?
Yeah, no. I went with Cesco.
Because you've been talking about Cesco for the longest. You went okay. So
I was one of the first ones to tell you about Ekitike.
Yeah.
Got snapped back by Liverpool.
Yeah.
I come on here and said Cesco would be the ideal player, but I don't mind either him or Watkins. But I would take Cesco just because I think he can reach the high levels of a striker that we've been looking for since Van Persie, since Ibra, since Ronaldo's return.
Whoa. These are big names that you're mentioning, bro. Like, why would you mention like Ibra and why would you mention like some like he's only 22, bro, right?
Yeah, but this kid's ceiling's been very high since his Salzburg days. And we were close to signing him last time before he went. I think we offered something like 40 mil or something, but Salzburg were doing their dodgy thing with Leipzig and wanted him to go to Leipzig first. So I think they sold him to Leipzig for about 30-ish, I think it was, or just under 30. And now they're looking to double their money back. Um, so the Red Bull group are going to obviously make some big profit on this guy. But yeah, I've always kept an eye on this guy as well. He obviously, people say he hasn't scored many goals in the Bundesliga and stuff like that, but he has been competing against like the likes of Openda and things like that. And for what he's doing at the moment, at the age, it's all right. He is in a one of the better leagues in terms of Europe, and I feel like he's gonna be one of them top strikers. I said it about Ekitike, he's gonna be one of the top strikers. Cesco is up there, but I think a lot of the clubs are more pessimistic about the price. And but if you've got Ekitike, who's going for what 90 million euros, then you can't complain because that's what the market's like at the minute. That's what it's like. This is why like the players who are ready made, right? Like ISAK, it's going to go for 150. So can you complain that a Sesko is going to cost 70, or complain that Villa want 60, 70 for Watkins, even at that age? Like Harry Kane went for 120, in his 30s to Bayern Munich, right? So how can you complain about the price tag, or do you really want to go spend 40 odd mil on a striker who's bang average? He's probably going to give you like 80 goals. Not 80 goals. Fuck me, that'd be in monumental. I mean, like 8 goals. So yeah, and the thing is, I'll say this to you: if Amorim's such a top coach, we talk about what he's done with Jokeris. People say Jokeris is scoring goals like Coventry. There's a level between Coventry and fucking going to Portugal and competing in the Champions League. Yeah, so what he's done with him, there's no excuse for not turning Cesco, one of the like up and coming strikers, into a monster. I reckon give him 2 years, right, at Man United. I reckon you can get maybe like 18 to 25 GA, not GA, just goals actually per season, just in the league from this guy. But you obviously got to have the players around him to get him them chances. He's not going to do it all himself.
You said Sesko can get how many goals this season in the Premier League?
Not this season coming. Season coming, I just want to see how the team play, innit? I said in the next like 2 years or so, I expect him to start getting like 80 to 25 goals a season as a striker. So like this year, I'll give a pass to the new signings, like in terms of like Mbeumo, Cunha, and if Sesko comes in. Don't know if we're gonna get anything else, but I would just want to see the front three trying to like cook something. I need to see it, brother. I can't sit here watching a season of Rasmus Højlund. I can't do it. And even Xerxes, I don't even rate that guy. That guy needs to be sold as well. But yeah, like hopefully we do get a Cesco thing over the line. There's rumours. Apparently Fabrizio said it somewhere. It's not on his main Twitter page, but all these accounts are like saying that apparently Leipzig are really interested in Højlund. They
say what?
Yeah, if you go to the Man United aggregator accounts, like people are retweeting. It's the only reason I saw it. I don't really follow them anymore, but they're saying that Leipzig. This is the quote I think. I think they said Leipzig dream of Rasmus Højlund. I was like, what do you mean dream? Who the fuck wants to have a dream of Rasmus Højlund? But if that's what floats your boat, got deal, isn't it?
Hey man, some people it's crazy what floats their boats. You know what I'm saying? So
and to be fair, you never know though. Like he might go to like Bundesliga. He might
tear it up actually in the Bundesliga.
You never know. It might be different for him. Like we've seen players go to other leagues. Like, a lot of players that leave United, go and kick on with their careers anyway. I think like a lot of the signings that we've had, we've created a team that don't fit. Like the players don't gel. They're not the right. It's not the right team. Like you can buy like individuals and all this and that, but if the team's not right, the team's not right, and them players will sink in it. And I was never like positive about that signing when we got him anyway with Ten Hag. I was like, nah, 72 mil on a guy who got what 9 goals in the Serie A as well. Didn't
Yeah.
look that great. I was like, nah, these man are crackheads. But even the Xerxes one, I never wanted him. Like when we were linked to him, I looked at it and I was like, nah,
Okay.
I don't see anything in it.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
you know, you watching
So,
football for 28 years. Apparently, people have only watched it for a couple of years, no more than you. So
shit.
yeah, those
And
scholars ain't talking now. It's funny, like me and Nabs mentioned Cesco since
yeah,
last week, and how everyone's jumping on the bandwagon. But
yeah,
I know which highlights you saw because you're talking about the outside foot.
yeah.
That's the one where he scored from about 30 yards out, isn't it?
There's that one, and then there's one where he crosses it with the outside of the foot as well to somebody far post. And I was just
Bro, he's got the minerals, yeah, and he's got the
yeah,
talent, right?
yeah.
I've seen clips of him where he's headering the ball. This man's got the height. You know how high Ronaldo jumps for his headers?
Oh,
He's reaching them heights of CR7 because no one can do what CR7 does in terms of like
oh,
jumping for the ball. That guy was setting world records, yeah, for jump, like obviously football records for the
yeah.
highest jump in terms
Okay.
of like scoring goals and on off headers.
All
And
right.
Cesco's like, I'm telling you, bro, he's 6'5". They
So
call him they're calling him the baby Zlatan now since like
okay, Pam,
Since
stop.
Ornstein's.
Okay, stop right there. You ducked the question earlier, but I'm gonna pose it again, bro. How many goals? I don't want to hear first season pass like you said earlier on. I don't want to hear. I want to hear
Okay, so if you want me to give a number,
length
if you want me to give a number for his first season,
for Cesco's first
I'm
season.
going to take into account that he probably won't start for the first 3 games.
Okay, write this down.
Uh, I'll say 15 Premier League goals. Or actually, can I change that? Is it okay to change it to 15 goals throughout whatever cups, the Carabao Cup, the FA Cup, and the
Okay,
Premier League?
15 all comps.
Yeah, and I'll be okay with that with the first season. I'll be okay with that, but I think you could end up with more. But
Yeah.
15 goals, and I'm not putting assists. I just want to see 15 goals in all comps for his first season, and then the following year got to kick off. But the thing is, like, if he was here earlier, I would have said maybe like 20 goals in all comps, just because of the two players behind him, um, and the fact that he is like a striker who's got a lot of tricks up his sleeve. Like he could be that fox in the box to bury the ball. He can run with the ball. That guy's got power, physicality, pace. He's got all of it. He ain't like a 6'5" lump, um, like Xerxes is, but
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
he has got
And
everything,
there's
and
a
he can
bit of
strike the ball
trickery
well. He
too.
has got power on his shots as well.
And
I'm just
trickery.
surprised. I'm surprised that
Yeah.
Arsenal didn't sign him because
I mean, that's who they wanted
that's
first.
yeah,
That's who
that's all. That was Arsenal's main choice. It wasn't Gyökeres. I think it's Arsenal didn't want to pay that price for what they're asking, but he's still only 22. So ideally, 70 million pounds for a 22-year-old, and if he bangs over time, that he's going to be here for minimum 8 years. 70 million pound for 8 years is a steal.
Pav, I'm sorry. I have to say, Ben, you know why? Ever since you've been talking, you've been swaying the votes, bro. Look at this. Ever since Pav started the call, it was still 50-50, Cesco and Watkins. And now it's 60-40. Cesco is winning. And I've just been seeing this changing. And I don't know if people is because like what Pav is saying is convincing or it's just like everybody just been rating Cesco already like that. This is crazy. Bob is he's preaching the Cesco gospel and people are hearing it. Let me hear what Wrap Up has to say. He has to deliver 12 to 15 minimum.
Yeah,
What is this?
everybody's giving him this top billing. I didn't
Yeah,
want him. I'm not saying he's a good footballer, but
yeah,
everybody was saying they wanted a gunman. So since everybody's rating him like this, I know he's got potential. I've never denied that.
yeah.
First season, he has to get 12 to 15 Prem goals. No excuses. Yeah, 12 to 15. And that's the same. Listen. This is my logic. That's the same for Cunha, and that's the same for Embremo. Because now
Does
I
it
see what
matter?
Ines, and now I'm
Rep,
seeing what Ines are doing. No, let me land. Now I see what Ines are doing. This is the one thing I'm allowing them. They're not going by what Amrin said. So I don't care. Like I said, I don't care about who the coach is. Whoever the coach is has to deliver. Has to deliver. So I don't care who the coach is. If he doesn't deliver, he gets sacked. Simple.
okay,
So
okay.
let's go 12 to 15. In Brumo, 12 to 15. Cunha, 12 to 15. Yeah, because they're focusing on the attack.
Yeah,
The whole attack takes the responsibility. Because also, I looked into Cesco and he can play on the left wing as well. Penda was playing up to it. I said this to you before, remember? He got 13 goals, and the Penda played up front more than he did. He played in the left wing. So it's a fluid front three. So at the end of the day,
yeah.
that's what everybody has to deliver. Amrin has to deliver. He's a coach. Everybody kept saying it. He says he's a coach.
Yeah.
Bring the best out of Cesco. Bring the best out of this attack. You've been backed, and that's another thing now. I don't want to hear anyone saying he hasn't been backed now. Yeah, you've got your attack. Now that Ornstein said we're getting Cesco, I know what it is now. But I wanted Watkins. We're getting Cesco, but I don't want to hear anything about he's been backed now.
Okay.
Get me a keeper. Get me a keeper, whether that's Lemons. I'm hearing Donnarumma, I don't believe it.
Yeah.
And get me a midfielder, and you've been backed for this season. No excuses. Time to deliver.
So time to deliver. I hear you, Wrap Up. I hear you, and I agree with you. It's time, especially when he gets like players that are of good quality like this, right? But one thing that I gotta ask you on this Sesko Ollie Watkins conversation, because right now we had almost, when this poll started.
I said Watkins. I already told you. I said Watkins.
Now you're in the minority, my friend. Now 34% say Watkins in the community. Why did you say Watkins?
That's
over
cool.
Sesko? Why?
Watkins, like I said, is Prem proven. He's had 4 seasons with double figures. He's already got team. He's already played with Mbeumo. So it was just a sure bet for me. But if you're going to go down this Cesco route, fair enough. But that just lets me know that they're future planning. So if Amrin doesn't deliver, bring someone else in to develop him. That's what it looks like.
Okay.
That's what it looks like. So I'm not fussed. Amrin, you either deliver or you get sacked.
Wrap Up.
Simple.
Amorim is going to deliver, and I will be there.
Yeah. Either way, just deliver. I don't care who the coach is. That's what I'm saying. I'm tired of saying this coach. Whoever comes in has to deliver, especially when you're backed.
All right.
Has he been backed? That's what I ask you. Has Amrin been backed this window?
If Cesco, here we go, is announced in the next week.
No. If Cesco comes in, has Amrin been backed?
Yes, if Cesco comes
there you go.
Yes.
There you go.
Maybe
no excuses.
He's been backed. Enough. Yes, he's been backed. Yes.
But at the end of the day, we wouldn't be in this position if we'd have won the Europa League. So at the end of the day, he's been backed, and I do think we get a midfielder as well.
All right.
May not be the one that we won, but he's been backed. Time to deliver.
He says. Big up, man, like Wrap Up. And he's in the minority. I want to know where you are in terms of this Ollie Watkins Cesco conversation, because it is interest in the poll is almost at 30 votes. And now a 66% went with Cesco and 34% with Ollie Watkins, which is crazy because we started at 50-50 for a long time until Pav came into the building. Big up, sis. What up, Riri?
What's going on, boss? You're looking a lot better today. Drank your water.
Oh. I'm hydrating. I definitely worked out. So today I'm back to normal.
So you sweat out the toxins.
Sweat out the toxins. Yo,
I hear it.
Oh, do you have me on a boot?
Yeah, you're in. I'm in the car, innit? So I'm the car's Bluetooth is probably, I don't know. Is it still there?
No. Yeah, it is. It is. It's still there. Well, first thing first. I'm not gonna talk too much.
You're not gonna talk too much.
Shannon Sharp has been sacked by.
Nobody cares. No one cares.
It's been coming though, right?
But I don't give a shit. I don't care about that dude, bro.
Why?
He's a coon, bro.
No.
The dude's a coon.
Damn.
I don't support coons, bro.
Yeah, and he messed up by some questionable activities. So,
again, he's a coon. I don't support coons, bro. So I don't give a shit.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna get tired of hearing people saying we wouldn't be in this position if we won the Europa. Like, build a bridge, walk over that fucking bridge, and get over it. We didn't win the Europa. Let's move on. We've actually made some good signings, even not making the Europa or winning the Europa, I should say. So let's move on from that. Let's legit just move on from it. It happened. It's in the past. You can't revisit it unless somebody has a fucking time machine and can go back and, put themselves in Shaw's position and not kick the ball into the net. But we can't fix that.
Yeah.
So let's move on from that. We in spite of that, we've made good signings. In spite of that, we've been linked to really good players.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
it's crazy. I wouldn't believe you, Riri. You said we're gonna end up with the day after losing you. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy.
That's what I'm saying.
Outcome.
So in spite of all of that, we still have two of the best scorers last season in the Premier League, hands down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What's Wrap-Up saying?
No excuses.
I never said there's any excuses. I didn't say that. I never said that.
You're not out here.
Bro, people like, I'm cool with Wrap-Up, but I need people to listen. Like, we're on these shows day in and day out, and we're saying, well, for me, I don't switch up. I say what I say every time I come on these shows. And you can hold me accountable. You can revisit the show whenever you want to revisit it. I said with the team that he has right now, he has to get at least 6th place. I've said that.
6th.
And that's without a striker. I said 6th.
Damn. Now with
whoever it is, if it's Sesko or if it's Watkins, whoever it is, 6th is definitely should be a guarantee.
Okay.
So I've been saying that. I don't understand why people are saying no excuses. I'm not sitting here saying he has excuses for next season. I'm not saying that.
Okay.
He's had his 6 months probation. I looked at it as a probation. That was a probationary period. Like when you work in corporate America, you get 6 months.
Yes.
We decided to keep him based on his evaluation. He was evaluated, and we decide to keep him. Now, if he goes into this season and does crap, he gets sacked. We bring another coach. We are no longer buying, according to Ineos, we're no longer buying players for one type of coach. So,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You know what's crazy? The expectations are gonna be so high that this season, even though like other clubs have also upgraded. And I'm wondering if we get to Christmas and we're somewhere near 10th, what's the fan base gonna be?
I listen, this fan, this fan base,
you know,
these, what are they saying? I'm sorry, I can't even see that.
There's some people that are saying six is not happening. Six is too ambitious. There's some people that are saying six is well. That agree with you. So like it's polarizing expectation.
But that's what I'm saying. So like for me, that's what it is. I'm sorry. That's just who I am. That's my expectation for the team that I support. That's my expectation. Some people might have different expectations, and that's fair. We're all entitled to our own opinions and our own expectations in this life. I don't shit on nobody else's expectations. If you only expect 10th, by all means, then that's how you view the team. I view the team differently. We could agree to disagree. Plain and simple.
Respect.
But I'm not going back and forth with people in the fan base. Like, I'm not doing that this season. I'm saying what I'm saying. You're saying what you're saying. So if it doesn't match up, then we could agree to disagree. You know what I mean? Every so often I'll get a little reckless, but I'm not on that energy, man. I'm not on that energy. I don't understand why people are the negativity is just, it's a lot, man. For a fan base that says that they love a club, the negativity is a lot. It's a lot.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm gonna say this. Some people, it's just like the way. Sorry, you mute yourself. Yeah. So what I was gonna say was that I think everybody knows that we've had a bad season, and then everybody understands that we need to rebuild. But like the expectations of the pace or the speed of the rebuild is sometimes what's baffling to me. That's why, when I ended up like saying things like you can't put a timeline on greatness, you can't. Some of those lines were just coming from a frustration of the conversation of where people want instant food, instant success too quickly, and there's nothing wrong with wanting things to happen fast. By the way. There's everything, you have a right to that, as Riri just said. Everybody's entitled to that opinion, and so be it. But the fact that like when you're doing something and there's a long-term vision, sometimes there's steps that you take and they don't feel like you're making progress, they don't feel like you're making strides, and that's part of the process, that's part of the journey, it's all part of the building blocks that you have to put in a build. And sometimes the brick that you put in is not the right fit, it's not the right size, you take it out, you put something else, or you chisel that. It's literally just something that doesn't happen overnight, and not everybody seems to want to understand that, and that's just for me where I stand with it. But I'll let you have your say really quickly, and then I'm gonna go to Doctor, because if you want to wrap up anything, Riri, from what
play today, right?
We're playing Bournemouth. Yeah.
I've just had a really busy couple of days since you guys left me. I've just been busy at work. I've lost track of the days. But I don't think Mbeumo is playing again today, so we're probably not going to see him. I hope he would have. I think we will get a better idea of what our team looks like against Bournemouth, because I think Bournemouth will give us a little bit more push today. So I'm looking forward to seeing that and seeing, the outcome of this game and what our guys look like on the pitch. I want to see that midfield again today and see what, because I've been asking for a midfielder. Everybody wants a striker, but I've been saying I want a midfielder. So
Yeah.
yeah.
And if he starts the same team, really, it's gonna be telling about what his plans are for the first couple of games. So we'll be there for that for sure. Yeah, shout out Big Sis. Appreciate you as always. Bournemouth lost our whole defense. They shouldn't be as challenging, says Stratford. Big up, and Tish, yeah, Riri also had a long hangover. She's out here saying stuff, but you know what? It's all good. It's all good. Wrap up is saying, yes, it may be a long journey and everything, but there has to be targets that are met. Simple maths. Yes, there has to be targets that are met, and those targets have to be reasonable and also sometimes updated or revised, looking at how things are going. That's how it is. You can't just like wake up and expect to be winning a Premier League title next season. You can't also expect top 4 just like as if other teams are not also rebuilding, as if other teams have not been recruiting and getting that top talents in time. You see the Cesco talk that's just happening this week is going to spill over till mid next week. We'll be here having this conversation.
You a criminal. Don't be out here trying to implicate me in your shenanigans. Tell them the truth. Talking about I had a long hangover. No, Tish, I was talking about work, honey. Not my... don't be over here implicating me. You criminal.
I look less bad if I say we. Come on.
Yo, you are a criminal, bro.
Okay, all right. Okay. Riri, you are the voice
Goodbye.
of reason.
Goodbye. Don't let me tell these people about your behavior.
I feel like Riri needs to come back. I need to hear what happened.
No,
I need to expose.
Why are you abusing your powers?
I'm just producing the show. I did nothing wrong. Riri said she needs to talk to you, so I brought her back.
This guy.
Anyway, I'm just gonna go back to the back and do pause. Back.
No, let me talk to Doctor, bro. Get out of here.
Yep, sorry.
Hello, Doctor. How you doing?
Just give me a minute.
Okay. All right.
Give me a minute. But I will be back in a minute.
All right, take your time. Shout out to men like Peter in the building. What up, Peter?
Yo.
What's up, broski? Listen, Peter, there's a poll going on, and 32 people have voted, and people are going with Benjamin Sesko for United this season.
Over who? Oh, I voted Cesco, yeah.
You voted Cesco. Yeah, 33% now say Watkins, and now 67 go Cesco. Why did you vote Cesco over Watkins?
Because for me, with Cesco, either Cesco will bang or he will not bang. Like it won't be a middle ground with him.
Oh,
so for me, yeah. So for me, Watkins. I love Watkins. Yeah, I love the fact that we are in for Watkins, but Watkins won't be at the top level for after 2 or 3 years. If Cesco bangs here, yeah, it's either Real Madrid or us, bro. Like, let's be real. If Cesco bangs, either he goes to Real Madrid or Barcelona, or he still stays here. If he not bangs, we'll sell him for 20-30 million, easy. So for me, there's more. How old is Cesco? 22.
I think 22. Let me.
Yeah, bro. Cesco is better than Højlund in every single thing in football. Like every fundamental, Cesco is 10 times better than Højlund. So for me, no doubt. Even though if Cesco does not come in, Watkins is my second option. Zoom in my profile picture, bro.
Let's see your profile picture. Let's see. Hold on.
If we get Donnarumma, bro. Listen, Donnarumma, we are winning the league.
Will be that.
Why are you starting this, Peter?
If we get Donnarumma, we're winning the league, bro.
No, but Donnarumma wouldn't happen this season, right? Like it's something in the way of to wait
Bro,
because he's gonna be a
no.
free agent next season, isn't that right?
No, bro. They signed Lille's goalkeeper Lucas Chevalier for 40 million.
Okay.
He has just signed the French goalkeeper. So I'm highly doubting that they're signing a 45 million player for him to sit on the bench, bro. Like they're not dumb, bro. They're not dumb like Chelsea, bro. They're not here spending 60 million on bench options. So Donnarumma like 20 million, 25 million. Bro, bring yesterday, bro. Yesterday. Bring.
Yeah. Okay.
And even if we like imagine we do a deal with Leipzig, Højlund plus 30-40 million for Cesco. And then let's say we plan like 70 million to spend for Cesco, and then Højlund wants to go to Leipzig, and we spend like 40 million plus Højlund, and then there are 30 million left in the bank. You go get Donnarumma. Donnarumma is young, bro. Donnarumma is like 24, 25.
Yeah.
He's been on the scene.
Yes, he's so young with experience.
He's been on the scene since like 16, 15. He was number one goalkeeper for AC Milan. 15 years old.
Damn.
So, bro, bring. You see the vision, bro. You need me and KG started a Rico case, bro. So if you want to come in,
you want me to be a criminal with you guys? Get out of here. Get out of here, Peter. Oh man, this is wild, you know. We're winning the league, he says. And he says, he didn't mention a midfielder. He said, we get Sesko done, and then we go for Donnarumma, and then we're winning the league. That's a take. That's Peter's take. Do you agree or disagree with it, Doctor? What are you saying?
Hey, hi, how are you?
Good. How are you? Long time no talk.
Yeah, it's summer holidays, and every time I pick up the phone to call him, I get the why. What are you doing? What's this?
Yes. Yeah.
Man.
All the nagging.
Even you know how I said, hold on 1 minute. I
Yes.
heard him come up the stairs.
Oh my goodness. Oh my
And
goodness.
as soon as he heard me talking and saying, I shouted, I'm on the phone. Oh my God, you're recording a video. Yeah, I want to show my face. I'm like, boy, my face isn't even shown. So why do you think I'm showing you to two people? He doesn't even go on my Instagram. So what? I'm being
you need to document this. There's some content for your channel right here, Doctor. So yeah.
No,
anyway.
Side note, before I get into the football side note, I don't mind showing my face, but my kid, you know how the internet is. But my child, you know how the internet is. I'm not ready. He really wants to do like a Minecraft thing, and I don't mind that, but
okay,
I'm not ready for him to show him his face.
Oh yeah.
It's a whole thing.
Yeah,
totally.
So yeah.
Anyway, back to football.
All right. Well, we'll be here for the face reveal the day it happens. Please,
I was gonna do it today. You saw my camera was on, right?
Yeah, and then I was confused.
I was like, I actually forgot that you could see what was happening. I forgot.
So it was gonna be an accidental face reveal.
Yeah, it wasn't until Vegeta said something. I was like, oh shit.
I saw everything, shit. Doctor.
Because I was really doing up my hair. I'm like, okay, what do I do?
No. I thought that you did a mistake because I saw your child in the background, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, is this real? And then I saw you adjusting your hair and makeup. I said, oh, this is real. I got gassed.
I was like, thank you. I was trying. I was like, I don't know. I don't know.
No, Doc.
Like, you know what? Not today.
I think you look okay. I think do it, Doc.
Don't do
Do
that.
it.
But just thank you.
Do it, Doc.
Yeah.
Doc, I'm not even gaslighting you, Doc. You got the hair done. I saw you, Doc. Do it.
Yeah. No. You know what? Let's go back to football.
Look at these criminals. I'm
don't
going back.
bully her. Don't bully her. Get out of here. Get out of
No,
here.
no. You know what? Let's go. Let's go. Football.
Yes.
Cesco.
Yes.
Cesco versus Watkins. Do you know? I feel like I wouldn't be mad at either. And I will fully understand why if they pick one or the other.
Yeah. Yeah.
Watkins is Premier League proven, right?
Yeah.
And Sesko is an up and coming talent. My problem with Sesko is the price tag.
Okay.
But I don't blame him on that because um uh um what was I going to say? Like Elanga went for 50 million.
Yeah, and that's not his
Uh
fault. Price tag is
yeah,
not.
it's not his fault. Look at what Isak is going for. Ekitike. I mean, I don't it's not his fault. It's a little bit too high. Like if I should pay that, I fully expect him to hit the ground running, you know. But I also don't understand when people say they don't want another Hoyland happening, you know?
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
So yeah, I that's why I'm also I voted for Watkins because I was like, you know what? Let's just lean back into what we know. But if we do get him, we don't get him for too high because I'm not paying anything more than 40 mil. I mean, he's what 29,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
something like that. So I might as well. He's gonna stay here for what, 2 years
2 years max.
maximum.
Yeah,
That's
and
the
then he
maximum.
starts declining, and he doesn't have any
Yeah,
sell-on value afterwards. He doesn't have. He's
exactly,
not appreciated.
exactly.
Yeah.
And even do you know what? I'd be more comfortable if he came to us on a loan. You know,
Ooh.
maybe we can work out a loan deal.
Okay.
But in
With an
fact,
with an option to
both
buy.
no, just to say you go back to Villa,
Okay, just a loan.
just a loan. It's Cesco that I also won't mind if it came with an option to buy. Loan with an option to buy. Now
Okay.
I'm just talking this out right now because it just occurred to me. Why are we going for buying? We can still loan people like get loans.
Sure.
Uh,
Sure. Thing about
Rashford is
loans
going
is
for
like they feel like stopgap band aid
yes.
is just
No,
addressing the problem. If you wanna get a striker that's gonna be a long-term striker, then you go for Cesco. That's
yeah,
what.
no, but we also have to be aware that
Yeah.
we're not too sure about these people, so we want to try before we buy.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, I
Hmm.
don't want to buy him, and then after a year, I'll be like, that was a waste of time.
Yeah.
It's like Wekos and Sabitzer. Hell, Amrabat. In fact, no, Amrabat was ready to stay, but David Gill was like, no,
Yeah.
whatever his name is, was like, no, you know.
Yeah,
That
G
was
is saying why would Aston Villa be like, yeah, you know what? Let's go help United out for what reason? Like, let's go
I don't
weaken
know.
ourselves and give them a loan with an option to buy. You know, it's like it
I don't
needs
know.
to make sense as well for Aston Villa too. Probably maybe like an obligation to buy would maybe and then we set a price. That'll be something that might make the most sense in my opinion. I don't know. It's just one of those things that I feel like if it's just Sesko or Watkins, sometimes you have to put the price thing aside and just like think about what you'll achieve with the players. If you get a front line that will get you a trophy and get you back in fast track your rebuild, then you're actually also making money there that you can't really quantify when you're like comparing these players as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you, and I get you why Villa wouldn't do that.
Yeah,
If
yeah,
it's a here or there. At this
yeah.
point, I've heard all the discourse on our midfield area, and it is kind of um. Hold on, one sec.
Did you just say are you handling some business?
No, no, I'm just telling you to go and put on the light. And
Okay.
when you come, be quiet. Be quiet. I'm on the phone, okay? So I understand.
Okay.
I understand the whole. I understand the whole midfield thing. So we are kind of like we need feet, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
So like we need somebody in the midfield. But
Did,
I feel like so
Doctor,
far,
did you hear about your favorite boy, what he said?
who
Uh
Lucho.
yeah, he says there's no stranglers in the team, in the group anymore.
No, there's no stress. He should.
Stragglers, not stranglers.
Whatever that.
Stragglers. Yeah.
Either way, same difference. Do you know where he can go? Back to Southampton. Back, all the way back. Because I'm like, I really don't see what he's doing there. I'm tired. I mean, what he got a knock yesterday, or no, on Sunday or something like that, at the West Ham game. I barely saw him. What did he do? Kick the ball around twice. And I watched round table, yeah. And I thank God people were in the crowd to watch the game. He didn't do anything. And he has a knock. A knock. Oh my God. What's it already? I had to vacate that room so I can swear. Because apparently I swear too much. And I already owe my son £100. So I'm not about to do this anymore. Because
Your son's about to be rich.
Man. I can't wait for it to start again. I honestly can't wait. Anyway, that's
last question, Doctor, is so how many goals do you think Cesco will get at Manchester United in the Premier League?
I can't guess this. Honestly, I can't because I feel like several people have said this. Bundesliga is different from the Premier League.
Yeah,
Scored
but
13.
you can guess. If you could guess the number the GA Onana could get, like you can certainly guess.
Write this down.
There we
No,
go.
I want to wait till we actually signed him. Put pen to paper. He's taking the pictures. You know, that kind of thing.
Okay.
And he's definitely at this rate. He's not on preseason with the team, so he's definitely not gonna play the first couple of games. I don't think he'll play till September. So, or maybe even if he does play, he'll play like 20 minutes here, 20 minutes there. You know, that kind of thing. So, if I should guess, okay, I'm gonna put a tentative guess. 13. 13 goals, maybe 2 more assists, 15 in total.
15.
My eyes are more on Cunha and Mbuemo.
Okay.
We will be there. We'll be there.
15 GA, Doctor said, for Benjamin Sesko if we sign him. So I actually think that's reasonable. As she said, 12 or 13 goals. I think that's a reasonable expectation. But also let's remember he's not taking penalties. So that's actually kind of a little bit from reason. It's unreasonable to high side in his first season, right? 13 goals, 2 assists. We'll be there. What is man like Kani in the building saying? Big up, Kani.
What's good, bro?
What's good? Wait. Before you speak, I didn't ask Doctor about the game because like Doctor says she wants to give a prediction for the game.
So Bournemouth is a slightly harder team to play versus West Ham because we did finish on top of West Ham. They have good players, and they did beat Everton 3-0. If anything, we might draw or lose the game. But I'm gonna stick with the draw. Yeah.
Bro, sin bin, quick.
So she just came to spray some skepticism in the air.
Send that to the ER. Send that to the ER.
We're gonna draw and lose against Bournemouth. What is this?
Send that to the
And we
ER.
have a boomer there in Queen. Come on, man.
Doc needs to go get some meds at the ER.
Back to the
Prescription.
prescription cabinet, please.
Secret stash.
Right? Yo, Kari, let me show you. I know you're sometimes a nerd like me. Let me show you something. Look. So I'm going to go to google.com, yeah? And we're going to look at the word straggler. Straggler. Okay. Definition of straggler: a person in a group who becomes separated from the others, typically because of moving more slowly.
Is that a jab at Rashford and he's joking?
That is, he's saying somebody's moving slowly here, and he's not Luke Shaw. It's Garnacho, it's Rashford, it's Anthony, it's Malacia.
Bro, Luke Shaw is his own one. The thing is that he said it so humbly, bro. Like, you should see his body language when he was being interviewed.
Yeah.
I actually started feeling sorry for him. Like, this dude might turn things around. He's just calm, like, really talking. I was like, what am I? I had to pinch myself. What am I doing? Am I feeling sorry for Shaw?
Sure. Damn, bro. Like, what the hell? Like he's. For me, it's like he's saying this preseason. It feels like these jabs at other teammates. That's or at other people.
He's jabbing at Rashford. Obviously, bro, that can't come from anywhere. So after Rashford or Jadon Sancho left the dressing room, these players have been talking. There's been a lot of like, you see if a person who's missing.
Oh no! Did we just lose you, Kani? We just lost you. I don't know. Maybe you got a phone call or something. But the point that I was talking about was this is a jab, and it's highlighted with these phrases. I think there are no stragglers in this group anymore. That word is a key word. And the last word is, we feel like a real team, especially this preseason. You see that last sentence right there? Yeah. Oh, Kani's back. Kani's back. Okay.
Sorry, I got a call. You know how it is.
Yeah.
Anyway, I feel as though, bro, for a person like Luke Shaw who's missed so many games to speak like this, they've been talking in the dressing room like openly now about the people that were bad seeds. The thing with Luke Shaw, I think what we really don't like about him, it's not about his output, right? It's more so his availability, right? That we don't like. Like, he seems to be a broken down person. Like, he just needs to stop football sometimes. Like, but when it comes to his output, if he's on it, Luke Shaw is a good player. You know what I mean? So I don't think the majority of the other teammates categorized him as a people that's like dragging the rest of the squad. You know what I mean? For him to have the guts to say this. So he's been in those conversations where he's not added as the people that's not, fighting for the team. The other players understand him, that it's just his body breaking down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But when he's playing available,
sure with the
gives it. So, but anyway, just to get to the sorry, wrap up. How you doing, buddy? Cesco, I'll write this down. Write this down.
All right.
Write this down.
Yes.
Right. Listen, Cesco is going to outscore ISAK.
Hey! What?
Write this down.
Cesco is to outscore Alexander.
Man's on the giddy train. On the giddy train already.
I'm on the giddy train, bro. I'm captain of the giddy train, bro. Captain of the giddy train.
What the hell? What the hell?
Jesus, it must be the crack.
I'm so confused. I literally stepped out for a second, and this is what I come back to.
Listen, guys. Do not.
There it is.
I'm not falling for this one.
He's holding
Listen.
Got it.
I've been reasonable. I said 12 to 15 goals. That's reasonable.
Listen, I'm telling you, this whole Liverpool thinking like just because they've bought, they're being greedy, buying all the players, they will have a difficult time to gel all those players they're buying. Alexander Isak will not score more goals than Cesco if we buy him.
Bali Tech, come and hear this.
Yo, big up to everyone in the chat. Have no fear. Bali Tech is here. We in the building. Yeah.
Come on.
Bali
so,
Tech, you arrive at a critical point in the show. Where
I'm here. I heard it. I heard he's gonna outscore Isak. There's a lot of crack on the panel sometimes, you know. it's that crack that just keeps them hooked forever. You know they're never gonna come off the stuff, yeah. You know, in the next 40, 50 years they'll still be on it.
Bali Tech, can I change the name of the stream to Cesco will outscore Isak? Like, I feel like that's what I need to change the name of the stream.
The thing is, if you do that, you're gonna get loads of views.
Bro, let me tell you. Do you know how much clickbait you're going to get on that?
That's what he said. I just gonna put you in quotes. I want to put you in quotes.
No, do it, bro. I dare you. I dare you, bro. Do it.
I'm doing it.
I dare you.
I'm telling you, listen. And when this happens, all of you on the panel that are laughing, how many are we? You owe me $10, $10, $10, $10.
Wait, $10 for you smoking crack? No ways, bro. Leave me out of this.
What do you mean? $10 is only 100 rands. What are you talking about? You can afford that.
No. Do you know what? If he does that, the thing is, it's $10, bro. If he does that, I'm happy to pay Carney. Not because I don't believe that Cesco can't do it, but at the end of the day, I deserve to pay something if Man United is doing well. So I'll take that up. $10 if he does it.
And it's a reasonable bet, you know, like you're not going overboard, you know what I mean? It's just
the thing is, Kenny, I've got a checkings and a savings, and the way it works is that you know how much.
You're not Kevin Hart, it's only 100 rands. We've done the conversion rate, so it's just $10.
Yeah, that's like buying man like McDonald's. Like it's not a problem.
It's a beer, bro. Like it's a beer.
Yeah.
You know,
in Cyril's economy, guys, listen to Tish. Our government is on crack also. So
it's nothing. Yeah. 6, 7 pounds.
So we're talking. You said you're donating memberships. What's going on? Like
who? Me?
Yeah.
Me, I'll donate 5. I'll donate 10 memberships. So since it's $10 from all of
more than Cesco.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I hope not. If he's going to the Scousers, I wish Kenny will win. Oh my word! If
I'll
he goes
donate
to the
10
Scousers,
memberships if Isak scores more than Cesco. But you, how many are we here? You clip it. $10 from all of you. Easy.
No problem.
A pint.
No problem.
We even share the pint on the Friday chill. Friday.
No.
What's the show? Yeah.
No, do you know what? I even deserve it because I came in there saying that he's on the finest of cracks. So I don't even mind if he bangs them goals. I will pay you that dough. No problem.
But the problem with this bet is that Isak scores 1 and Cesco scores 2. Kenny technically wins.
No, you know why I say this? Actually, to be honest, let me give my reasoning of this. Yeah, I feel as though Isak's move to Liverpool is a bad move for him.
Oh.
I feel as though Isak is making a bad move. He should chill because look, Ilanga is just gone. They play together at the national team, Swedish national team, and I'm biased with that. I don't understand why his countryman, who they play together, and they can now form this bad combination at Newcastle. Why he's trying to leave now? He should bet.
You don't understand why he wants to leave Newcastle. Are you serious?
Because
No.
he's thinking about it
You
from
don't
a
understand what the league of.
No.
I think he said he wants to win the Champions League. I think that's what was highlighted. Newcastle ain't gonna win the Champions League anytime soon.
Yeah.
I feel as though if he performs.
Newcastle's LL Cool J transfer windows forever taking L's from all angles, man. He should be leaving.
Man really said,
bro,
no,
it's funny
because
you're
the
talking-
homies are here. We should just vibe out. Who cares about trophies, right?
It's funny you're talking.
The homies are here.
It's funny you mentioned LL Cool J, bro. I ever noticed LL Cool J always songs is daddy marking people. He's the one without the girl, always daddy marking people with the girls, bro. The last one he was rapping. I seen you at your bus stop. I seen you at the bus stop. Your man can't take you in the car. Or something. Like LL Cool J songs are all daddy marking people's girls, man.
You know that's spots. You know that's spots, isn't it?
Yeah, I know that, but boss,
Nah, what do you say?
Bots has got a lot of explaining to do. Bots, I hear New York was New Yorking.
Let's not talk about New York.
I think we need a second channel for that one.
Yeah, that's a different one. I'm actually working on the vlog. I'm trying to put the vlog together. So like you guys,
is the drinking part in the vlog?
Fix up the vlog. Fix up the vlog.
If you don't put the drinking part, we will bring Riri to put out the files. I've got power here. Me, I can create on the second channel. It's okay.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Anyway.
So guys, I have a question for you guys.
Yeah.
So the game is today at like 3, right?
Yeah, 3 in my time, bro.
I just got home. I've been out running errands. I haven't touched any news or anything. Is there any chance Mbeumo is starting?
No,
I don't think
He's gonna
so.
play the next game. He's playing the next game.
And the next game is on Sunday, right?
I'm not 100% sure. I'm not keeping up with the tour.
No, because I'm just trying to see. So we have a few games. I want to see how we might start with Arsenal because we only have two and a half weeks before we play Arsenal. Right?
Yeah.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
2.5
We're
weeks.
not gonna have Cesco by the time Arsenal comes. I don't think.
No,
I don't think he'll play in that game.
No,
nah,
I'm
he's
thinking
not playing.
My main concern is Mbeumo starting that game because I want him
to. So the guys on the Man United training video, like United has been doing these training videos of the tour, was saying that they spoke to Ruben and he basically said that he's not fit enough to play this game tonight, but he's gonna have the Everton game and I think it's Fiorentina. That's the last game before Arsenal. So you'll definitely see him in the last 2 games.
Okay, then that gives him a chance to start in the Arsenal game.
Yeah, because he's gonna need the match fitness. Because ideally, Ruben wants to start him.
Yeah, because there's no excuses for Ruben, and I don't want him to start. We only have 1 game a week. I don't see the reason why Ruben should even be doing, squad rotations. The squad rotation should only come when he needs to just like rest a few players here and now. I want him to play full strength squad all the time because every game is a must win for Ruben. And if I start seeing that bullshit whereby he's changing in players, we don't even know who the strongest 11 is. Bro, I'm throwing in the towel. Like I'm telling you, bro, like for real, we need to be a team that knows what's our starting 11, our strongest starting 11, and that's the one we play. And during training, if somebody didn't perform well in the previous game, that's the one that can be replaced by somebody who's performing well in training, whereby we know the starting lineup. It's a strong starting lineup. Like these are the characters that are doing the job that's supposed to be done. And then Ruben Amorim doesn't have, because like right now, I don't know if it's wrap up that said earlier. I want to say the very important thing. If Cesco is bought, minus
no excuses.
Even if Ineos does not bring in another signing midfield or a goalkeeper, they have crossed that threshold of saying they've backed him technically, right?
Yeah, they've backed him.
They've backed him. They have backed. That's a very important point that wrap up said. I hope I don't know if it's wrap up. That's it.
Yeah,
that's a very important thing, bro. They backed him. If they bring in a striker, they brought in the 210s and not just 210s that have not been don't have experience in the league. These are the highest
proper guys,
proper guys, plus a proper striker who was playing in a different league, but still a striker nonetheless. Bro.
Plus the place that he sent to the shadow realm, bro. That's also backing him, you know.
That's
because my
also
man said,
backing him.
find yourself a club, and the club said, say less, bro.
Exactly.
And given that we might even get a midfielder or maybe even another goalkeeper or one or other player.
Those will be cherries now.
Those will be cherries on top. Yeah.
Yeah. So my man has no excuse. He's been backed. So there's no way. I don't want to, this sentimentality, because there's people that just want to support a person.
But you can't say he's been backed fully. He's been backed, but not fully.
There's no backed fully, bro. There's no half in, half out. What are we doing now, bro? You see, this is why I don't want Cesco while we're on the topic. Because if that kid flops, then people are going to give me that Rasmus Højlund text of, give him time, he's young. I'm tired, bro. I am tired of seeing my strikers hitting posts or not making runs or just acclimatizing all the time. They always acclimatizing. They never arrive. Always on the journey. Never get anywhere. I'm tired, bro.
Bro, throwing defenders in submissions. This is not wrestling. We want proper strikers.
Have you guys seen the highlights, though? Cesco highlights.
Brother, I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not doing comps. I'm doing evidence with my eyes, fact-based. I'm not doing highlight drills.
Okay, to be honest, I've seen this.
What's the highlights?
I've seen the highlights. He's a baller. One thing I like is that he's got a shot on him. He's got a good shot on him, and the take is quite good. And also he's got the heading range. But if I compare the most of the goals that Watkins has been scoring, also he looks like he's like a header man only, right? Majority of his comps are headers, bro. Like for real, Watkins. Like, is it just me, bro?
You know what's funny? I haven't watched the Watkins comp,
bro.
But I
watch. Here's what you do, bots. When you get a chance.
Yeah,
my phone about to die. I'm about to deep action, but let me put this as my last.
Hey, same, bro.
We're wrapping up right now.
Yeah.
Anyway,
listen.
Last thought of the show.
When you get a chance, bro, why I lean towards Sesko more than Watkins, bro. Looking at the majority of the goals that Watkins is scoring, bro, they are all coming from headers. The majority of them I've seen, bro, headers. Bro, we're not a team that's going into crossing the balls, bro. We have 2 teams that are trying to play between themselves. We need somebody who can score a goal on his feet, create like that on the majority of his goals. And for me, Cesco ticks that box better than Ollie Watkins. So that's why I feel as though you should take a look at it, and then we can pick it up on the next show.
All right. Yo, now what a great way to close the show, because this poll that we have, guys, we have hit a record. I've never had 51 people vote in a poll, and shout out to
that's what's up.
You know what I'm saying?
What was the poll?
The poll has been it's been like this. It says pick one player for United this season, Cesco or Watkins. 76% have gone with Cesco and 24% have gone with Watkins. 51 votes. Thank you to all 51 people that have voted.
That's
big up.
Wait, can I just address this?
Yeah.
You don't have ears. You're telling me I don't have eyes. You don't listen. I said I don't want Cesco because the last thing I need is the stupid fan base telling me to give him time. Because it's more about the fan base than the player. Either or, I'm okay with them, because right now we've got Rasmus Højlund. Beggars can be choosers.
Beggars can be choosers, he says.
I think Vegeta has a point. Yeah. In a sense of, he has a right to feel how he feels. Yeah. He asked for a senior striker. Watkins was on the table, and they opted for Cesco. But then the same would have gone for Watkins as well. If he came and he didn't perform at Manchester United like many elderly strikers have done in the past, then he would have also been up for scrutiny as well. And this is the thing that Manchester United fans have to understand. No player is safe at this club. Yeah. If you come here and you play rubbish, people are going to tell you that you're rubbish. You're going to get dragged on social media. They'll probably see your mum shopping and they'll say, why is your son so shit? This is what's going to happen. This is Manchester United. Yeah. You cannot come here and play shit. Point blank, period.
And I want to criticize. Don't tell me about the age. You chose this contract. Let me criticize in peace. That's all I'm saying.
Criticize in peace. That is funny. So
yeah, guys, let me go. My phone is about to die. Big up, everybody. Hit the like on your way out. Let me do my duties. My duties. Hit the like on your way out.
Time to deliver.
Or you get fired.
You get sacked.
But remember this though.
Yeah.
Cesco is outscoring our guy ISAK. Big up.
Them dead.
Football Power Hour.